Jerry. There's that new girl in our math class.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? Do you know her?
Not very well. I wish I did.
I've just been handed a bulletin. There's been an underwater burst at the waterfront. Water thrown up by the bomb is falling as mist and rain, and it is radioactive. Don't drink tap water. It may be contaminated.
I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
Ah, he's calling again. God damn it.
Yeah, especially when you compare
Not gonna answer it.
weird characters in this place.
You better get your clothes
Not gonna answer.
Okay.
Hang up, Ted. Thank you.
That's Mike. He's sure filling out. And it won't be long
What the
before
fuck?
Pete starts putting on some weight, too. In fact,
And then I'll get
all
a
these kids
boner,
are starting
and they
to
can
develop
sit
now.
on it.
They're all
'Cause I'm their
around
coach.
14, 15 years old.
Damn it, Ted. Ugh.
Hello? I was wondering if you'd like...
Hello?
Well, hello, Sean. I hope you've been having a good day so far. Can I ask you a question, Sean?
Ted, why do you keep calling me? Learn to read the room. This is why Heidi hates you.
Well, I'd kindly disagree with that assumption, Sean. You see, in a relationship like mine and Heidi's, there's a certain give and take that happens. For example, I give her space. And in return, she takes Tinder dates 5 nights a week. She tells me it's a Bible study group app. I believe her.
Sounds like you got it all figured out there, Ted. She ever let you come along on her little Tinder dates?
That would be a hard no. She told me that since I'm such a famous senator, my appearance would be distracting to the hundreds of young studs, her words, not mine, that she is trying to lead to the Lord. A few of them have affected her so much that she called out to God himself.
Bet she's a lot calmer when she gets home. Getting that good scripture and all.
Yeah, you should see how much she glows when she walks through the door. Most of the time, her hair is out of sorts and her clothes are disheveled. She'll walk right past me and get in the shower. She's the only woman I've ever seen get sweaty for Jesus. Makes me want to read my Bible.
She must love that one-on-one time with her stud.
I think you underestimate how much Heidi loves leading people to the Lord. Rarely is it ever one-on-one. Think bigger, Sean. We're talking groups of young men nightly. She told me once that a couple of her girlfriends tagged along and they all worship together. It puts a shine on my soul.
Something's being shined, all right. You might want to do some research on what that app actually is, Ted.
She won't give me the password for the internet. She bought a pretty high-end camera to take with her, though. She told me, one day, when my fame and money are gone, she'll show me exactly how she walked with these men. She said she'll have her own money by then, whatever that means.
You have no idea how much I'm waiting for that day to come. Hurry up and get to your question. I need to start the show.
Oh, yeah, here we are talking about the Lord, and I almost forgot. Anywho, have you ever heard the term docking before? I overheard my daughters telling each other that I'm probably docking with my coworkers. This teenage lingo is incredibly wacky nowadays.
Nope, never heard of it. You know what you should do, though? Ask everyone on social media. If your daughters said you do it, then it should be a good thing, right? Actually, don't even ask your followers. Announce it to them.
I think I will, Sean. I'm so giddy right now. I think I'll hop on X and tell everyone that if docking was an Olympic sport, I'd be the Bruce Jenner of the Senate. Sound like a plan, Sean? Is that too over the top?
Sounds perfect, Ted. Now let's start the show.
for answers, but the floor stayed cold. Whispered to the ceiling, heard nothing but mold. Bibles on the shelf like a stack of old lies. Prayers went dry. Prayers went dry. Empty bottles.
All right, guys. So happy Monday. I'm not gonna do the Morbid Monday. That's just a lot of minutes of reading, and it's hard to read with the mask. I figure I'll give you a break from it for a while. If you want it to come back, let me know. Email me. It's in the channel description. I can throw it up on the screen too. But let's kick it off with our prayer to drunk Mel Gibson Jesus here. Our Father, who art in your mom's house, hallowed be thy mic. Thy time come, thy Christina will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily sub, and forgive us our lates, as we forgive those who snore on the podcast. Lead us not into cancellation, but deliver us from bad lighting. For thine is the high, and the tight, and the laughter forever. Amen. So, guess what I'm getting today? It's coming in the mail. I finally did it. I ordered a testosterone test for at home. And I didn't skimp either. I didn't do the basic one. I did the full panel or whatever it is. I think it's like 3 things of blood I got to prick my fingers for. So I'm going to get my rock hard 20-year-old dick back. I'm going to lose this tummy fat. And I'm going to blow my wife out nightly. Back shots for days. See you in a few minutes. Ta-da! I'm back. So I was thinking, I want to call Pete Hegseth and see what he's up to. So let's do that.
Yo, Butt Munch, grab another sixer and a fifth. We just blew up another boat full of Spanish water moccasins. They effed around and found out.
Yo, I don't think you know who you're talking to, bro.
Sorry, thought you were Marco. So what can Death Reaper 1776 do for you?
So I was just wondering, is Trump running the government?
Nah, that dollar store Kris Kringle ain't running shit but high cholesterol. Me and Marco run Airthing. We be brothels in arms, feet, legs, and pegs, baby.
Huh. So if he doesn't run you or the government, what does he run?
He runs down his leg. Dude be shitting himself on the regular, keeping it 100. Still don't know how he pulled that dime piece foreign Julia Roberts. I heard she knows 8 languages. About to add Peter Slobber into her vocab.
Bro, aren't you like married and with kids and all that shit?
What? You and Narc are sunken. Just because a G bounced from Fox News doesn't mean the party stops. You her? You know what First Lady's nickname is at the Pentagon? Poonchki? Because you never know what filling she's packed with. For real.
Pete, can I see you in the Oval as soon as possible? You just fucked around and a bitch bout to find out.
How did you get on here?
I'm the goddamn president, Sean. I always hear a Judas when he's running his fucking mouth.
Oh, you're in for it now, Pete.
I'm really sorry, sir. You know how I be when I toot that Venezuelan booger sugar? Me and your boy Junior went a little cray-cray.
Yeah, Father, chill your tits. Pete and I both want to tag team Melala. You know, if you join in, we can high five while we go airtight. You could even give me a father-son hug after. What you say, Pops?
Yeah, what do you say, Pops?
Don, what is wrong with you? I'd be cool with the Airtight, but you know I only hug my real children. That is completely off the table. Frankly, the fact that you survived with as many times as I dropped you still pisses me off to this day.
Pete, Junior, let's work out a time, and I'll be your third. I've been looking for another baby mama for my lizard bloodline. I'm naming the next one DYHD 73HX7A.
What the fuck?
Elon, get off the damn phone. All of you in my office now.
Peter, What does airtight mean? You know what? I don't really care, do you? No, Elon, though.
No, Elon.
Yes, bro, your stepmom is a fucking unicorn. About to be the orifice office. Bring that plastic tarp.
Bye, guys. Someone's gonna get messy. Jeez. Well, I wanted to finish the program that I was watching.
Hey, Jerry.
Well, she always looks nice to start with.
Yeah, especially when you compare it with some of the weird characters in this place.
You better get your clothes on.
This part again. That's all right.
That Mike. He's sure filling out. And it won't be long before Pete starts putting on some weight, too.
This movie is wild, huh?
What? Jesus. Yeah. I didn't know you were still here.
I figured since the guys wouldn't let me come along, I'd hang with you for a while.
All right. I guess that's cool.
Maybe. Don't know. Probably not. Want to do some Adderall?
Bro, I get drug tested for work, and I don't drink anymore either.
That sucks. I could change the test results for you. How do you think my test came out clear? Easier than the voting machines. Bah ha 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 ha.
Don't you think you might want to lay off the stuff? Where do you even get it from?
I steal them from Donald's dresser. Ever wonder why he's constantly sniffing? He's got the drip. I've got so much dirt on him, it'd make JD humping a couch look like something out of...
Something out of what?
My bad. Slipped into a K-hole for a second. I knocked up a vet tech so I could get the hookup. She's not much to look at, but she gives...
Gives what?
What? Did I do it again? To be honest,
Jesus.
It's probably going to happen a half dozen more times.
Maybe you should lay off it for a while.
Fuck that noise. This was an outstanding batch. The shit would have put King Kong to sleep. Quick thought, have you ever wondered what a plunger in your butt would feel like? Not asking for a friend.
No. Can't say that I have.
What about a gerbil, bull python, turkey drumstick, vacuum hose, Faygo 3-liter bottle, whoop whoop?
All at once?
Come on, Sean. 2 at a time, max. Well, I have to get back to my heat lamp. Don't want to go into premature hibernation again.
All right.
Vinny, Vitty, Vitchy, my heart goes out to you. See you later, alligator. After a while, I'm a reptile.
Bye, Elon. Yeah, you are the king of the lizard people, it seems like. Oh, let's go back to that show. Now that hopefully I don't have any more interruptions.
Hey, Jerry.
Let's...
There's that new girl in our
All
math.
these kids are starting to develop now. They're all around 14, 15 years old.
Hello? I was wondering if you'd like to go to the Strand to see a movie Saturday night, and then go over to Teen Town, maybe.
God, these things were so...
Or if you'd rather go with the gang
weird.
on a skating party and weenie roast, we'd have to leave earlier for that, though.
What the hell kind of school video is
Get home at
this?
a decent time.
Okay, we'll see you there. We're on our way now.
Dude, kids did not call people that old, did they?
Jenny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night.
15.
No, girls who park in cars are not really popular.
Yeah, they are. Oh my God. Did he just get up after a nuclear bomb?
Shed your outer garments. They may have radioactive particles on them.
Well, that's it for today, fellas.
So, that was that. I got my test today. It showed up, my testosterone test. So, after I look it over, I'll see what's all involved, and maybe I'll show you guys how to do it in case you want to do it. And also, we paid rent today. We ordered propane, so we'll have a place to live for another 2 months, and we'll have heat because it's single digits for a week straight coming up. See you in a few minutes. So, I got my test kit, and I was going to do the test on here, but it's too complicated to do on here, and I have to be able to send it in within 24 hours, and it's Friday, and the post office, I don't know. I don't want to risk it because it's $40, but maybe I'll call Joe and see what his thoughts are on it.
What's up, man? Thought you'd never call.
I mean, honestly, I'm a little intimidated, Joe.
No worries, brother. Just relax and talk normal. I'm just a regular guy with a shitload of money and fame, just like you, but not poor.
Thanks. Anyhow, I'm going to be testing my T levels, and I was wondering if you had any advice.
Well, the first thing I would do is get a hold of ways to, well, that's who I go through for everything. And in fact, the owner's been on my show at least a couple of times. You'd have to come to Austin, though. Just mortgage your house and fly out here.
I can't. We rent. Plus, I already, got the testing kit from Everlywell.
Everly what? Never heard of it. Maybe I have. Jamie, have I ever heard of that company? Did I interview them? Let him look that up. I could be lying. Sometimes my brain's hard drive gets full from all the people I know. I'm famous.
Dude, I called you at home. Jamie's not there. He's at the studio.
Sean, do you mind if I chime in real quickly?
Ben, you're banned from the show.
Yeah, not my problem. So I was listening in on your phone conversation using Pegasus 2, and I just had to say something. We listen all the time anyhow. No reason in acting like we don't. A natural way to boost T levels is by taking a trip to the Holy Land.
Not gonna happen.
I know from your conversation with Ted Cruz last week that he invited you to experience the glory and awe of Jerusalem, but you shot him down. Why is that? Are you some kind of Nazi anti-Semite with black-pilled blood running through your veins? Have you been talking to Tucker?
I'm not getting into this with you, bro.
If you're worried about the whole Charlie Kirk thing, you don't have to. Bibi Netanyahu put out a statement 20 seconds after he was shot, assuring the world that he had nothing to do with the patsy on top of the roof, and that it definitely was not someone behind the scenes. Candace is lying.
Sounds like guilt to me, buddy.
You know what real guilt is? Real guilt is paying Turning Point $1 million to speak at their last event, even though Charlie hated my guts. Real guilt would be demanding to be the first speaker and using that spot to call out all the naysayers before they could do anything about it.
Bro, you're guilty as fuck. Maybe you should try some elk meat.
You know what? Fuck you, Sean. Fuck you, Joe. Pussy-ass little bitches with your wives that still find you attractive and kids that love you and post-puberty voices. I bet you'd love to cream on this kosher cookie, wouldn't you? Stupid Gentiles. I'd spit on you if I was there. Bye.
Bye. Oh, shit. Okay. Bye. Yeah, so, I was going to do this live. Well, recorded, whatever, but, there's like a 3-panel thing where I have to drip blood on, and it's got to sit for like 2 hours, and then you get mailed in. And by the time I get out of work, post office is like closed. So I gotta try and figure out a time to do it. If I have an early day, maybe I can do it then. But so I was thinking, whole different subject. There's one good thing about Trump becoming president. First and second time. Growing up, well, not growing up, I didn't think this, but in my 20s and 30s, I'd made tons of mistakes in my life. I mean, bad mistakes. Mistakes that probably, if they got out, they would keep you from becoming president or anything like that. No, like, against the law stuff. It just, stuff like Kennedy type stuff. But Trump becoming president, he made it available for anybody to become president. Because if that piece of shit, with everything he's done in his life, can become president, then anybody in America can become president. You don't have to worry about anything. I mean, you could grab people by the pussy and you could become president. It's that simple. That is the world we live in today. And before I go, my boy had an interview and for a local oil company the other day, and he's only 18, and they called him back. He got the job. So basically he's starting his career because he dropped out of school, college, and but school wasn't his thing, wasn't my thing. I became a truck driver, and he is going to be in the oil business, going around checking pumps and stuff like that. And I guess they promote from within first, so he can move up the ranks. And super proud of you, boy. Super proud. So, I mean, it's every parent's wish that their kids are more successful than they are. And between him and my daughter going to be a teacher, looks like we did something right. So do that, and I'll leave you with something from the 90s. What do you want? What was cool in the 90s? Well, here's a bummer. Cobain shot himself. I got nothing else right now. I got brain fog. That's about it. So remember, you don't always shit when you pee, but you always pee when you shit. And I'll get at you next time. Peace.
All celebrity voices used on this podcast were created with AI and do not reflect their actual views or opinions. Toodles bitches.